If you refused, because you are refusing to allow the chair to run the house.
Withdraw Delela.
I can't believe this.
No, withdraw Delela. You are not allowed to be emotional.
Is it recording now?
It's recording.
One clap, Jack.
Oh, that's two.
Just clap once and shut the fuck up, man. One fucking clap, bro. Like, Jack, are you... One, again. Bro, you're a fucking fool, man.
Bro.
Episode 1, Podcast Withdraw Delela. My name is inelizwi. I'm with my boy Bruno. We've got Jack behind the camera. Jackie, before we begin, we'd like to thank you for allowing us to use your house. It took us a while to get to this point. The boys are still hungry. But we're here. And man, so I wanted to thank you. Thank you for allowing us to use your place.
No problem,
Bruno,
bro.
you good, man?
Yeah, feeling amazing. Starting this podcast on a budget style this time. Because we had some issues with the sound, but I think now things are heading on the right place.
Yeah. No, so basically what we wanted to speak about today was basically because we are both musicians, and we both decided that we would like to explore the podcast avenue or the podcast direction. And but our podcast is basically us speaking to Africans in Europe. Well, that's if we get big enough, or when we get big enough.
When?
Well, of course, we're hustlers, man. We're from the streets. No, but when we get big enough, it's we speak to African creatives that are doing things in Europe, doing things that they've started for themselves. So, whether they've started their own businesses, or they are musicians, rappers, singers, guitarists, you've started your own fashion labels. This is, primarily what we discussed, and the main reason as to why we decided to start this podcast. And, episode 1 might actually be the easiest one, because we are both musicians. And I think, we there's a lot that we both would like to share with our future audience in terms of how we started making music, where we started, how we grew up, those kind of things. So I want to start with you, and I want to ask you, how did you find out that you could sing and play the guitar? Because those are your main mediums.
First I'll just start by saying that I came from a neighborhood in Portugal, popular for the wrong reasons. Fim do mundo. Fim do mundo. I started basically with music, with everything like that. That place is really multicultural, so there's a lot of ethnicities there, right? So, you have black people, you have white, gypsies. I don't know, there's Ukrainian, but that's not really an ethnicity. But, there's a lot of, different type of countries. Like most black people, there are Palops, so the African countries that speak Portuguese.
Angola,
Mozambique, Guinea-Bissau, Saint May Príncipe, and Saint Tomé and Príncipe.
I never heard that before.
Right, it's
Saint Tomé and Príncipe.
Yeah, if you say in Portuguese, it's Saint Tomé Príncipe, and you have obviously my own my place, Cape Verde. Cabo Verde. Yeah. So shout out to all my Cape Verdean people.
Yeah.
But yeah, it started from there. I mean, I used to I would just bump into a bunch of music. Different backgrounds. Oh, South Africa represents, of course.
Hey, thank you, Jack. Hey.
Sweet intro, Bruno.
So
Hey, drip.
no problem.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had a lot of music to bump on, but it started with, I don't know, like listening to music. Then my mother was huge, and she's still a huge Michael Jackson fan.
Yeah.
So I started with pretty much singing everything Michael Jackson had. Like to this day,
Yeah.
Michael Jackson's lyrics are something really special because of my mom
Yeah.
fan with
Yeah.
Michael Jackson. And he came from there. From that point, then I don't know. I had the privilege of meeting a guy that, like, whose father was a really respectful musician in Portugal, and I was just interested in learning guitar. My thing was I want to learn guitar, and then it went from there. Piano, then jazz school.
Yeah.
Now I'm in the Netherlands, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I find that I like hearing other people's stories as to how they started out. Man, this hat makes me feel fresh, man. Like I feel good, man.
Podcast African.
No, but I think from like episode 2, 3, 4, 5, we need to put like just African flags everywhere in this motherfucker, man. And make it
Photo.
Dricus, you drew a picture of Dricus, but we're gonna speak about Dricus in a bit.
But he lost, bro.
Yeah, ass whipped. But I was saying, Bruno, is that I like hearing other people's stories as to how they started making music, because I obviously I always compare it to how I started making music, and with me it was like when I was, I think 12 years old, 13 years old, I was tasked to do a limerick. It's like I don't know if you know what a limerick is. Like a five sentence poem, and then the first 2 sentences rhyme, and then the next 2 rhyme, and then the last sentence rhymes with the first 2. So you say like, I once had a friend named Bruno, and he used to drive in a red Uno. Like that kind of thing. And
Bars.
So, but with me, I know how to do it now. But back then, I was only 13 years old, so I wasn't like, how do I say this? I mean, I wasn't like, I didn't know what the teacher wanted from me exactly, because I didn't know what no limerick was. So I just wrote like things that rhymed, and that's how I found out that no, man, this is something I enjoy doing, because I ended up writing like a 5-sentence rap verse, and I didn't get a good mark for it because it wasn't a limerick, but I continued from that day, And I remember we even had like a rap group with me and some really good friends of mine back then, and well, we're still friends today. And that's how I started. That's how I started rapping, man. But music is a difficult one, man, because you might even agree. Music is difficult because people don't realize, they only see the end product. So they see the music video, they see the song, they see the interviews, but they don't see you, taking a week to write that banger.
The raps.
They don't see you being broke because you're paying for studio time. This is Europe, man. Studio time. Guys are charging 200 euros an hour. Studio time, my brother. They don't see all of that. They don't see you borrowing money here and there. They just see the final product. And if you're getting 50k views for a video average or streams on Spotify or wherever, people think that, oh, he's made it. Oh, he's doing well. Oh, he's rich. He should be driving a Porsche. He did it. But they don't realize that doesn't mean nothing. To the viewers, that means so much. Or it looks like it means so much to them, But for you as an artist, what is meaningful for you is whether you can make a living from it, And a lot of guys they look like they're doing well, but on paper they look like they're doing well, but they're not living off the they're working at Albert Heijn all the way in the south of the Netherlands so that nobody can see them in Amsterdam working at Albert Heijn. For example, man. You know? And but I'm happy that we're here, man. I'm happy that we're doing this, man, you know. And Jack, I tell you something, and I'll tell you why. I think it was my idea first to start this, but I needed a partner in crime, man. And this is my boy, man. I met this nigga here, man.
I can actually. I want to pick it up from there because I'm kind of going ahead.
How we started, but how we started this.
How we started this.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I want to get even. I want to go deeper, man.
Yeah.
How did we met?
Okay. We need to start from there.
Yeah. So, man, I met this guy working pretty much. You know, warehouse, doing our things, and I remembered like what called my attention from you, Yannick, was I just saw like
a real nigga.
I just saw I just saw a nigga shadow boxing out of nowhere in the fucking warehouse, man. And I was like, oh man, this guy's either way too confident or just stupid. Then I approached him.
Guy, man.
I started talking with him, and we chopped it up like from day one. Like mainly in the beginning was just boxing, and then
you were still coming from Muay Thai.
Yeah, Muay Thai, and then out of nowhere you were like, yo, nigga, you sing as well? Are you R. Kelly or something?
That's something I would say.
Yeah. And I started laughing, and I think, it came from there. Like, then I realized that we both had the same passion and the same vision, like in terms of, you know, how music is, how music, you know, the way that we interact with music and music interacts with ourselves. I see it as an open conversation.
Yeah.
Like music for me is an open conversation, depending on each genre. Because, I mean, you play hip hop, different people play hip hop, and it's a communication. Like we're all putting ourselves our way of communicating, right? Especially with rap music. Like rap music, if you think about it, is just, you know, you're rhyming with a bunch of words, having this type of analogies, and, you know,
punchlines, similes, metaphors, and, you know. But you know, I was doing this rap thing long time, man, since I was 13. I'm 34 now, and what I noticed with rap, like with the rap guys, they're always like trying to compete, trying to, you know, for them, in order for themselves, you know, to make themselves feel better or to look good, they always have to, like, you know, compete with somebody else, you know, try to show that they are better than the next rapper all the time, you know. And then I was like, man, this is not like, you know, do your music. Look at Lucio. You introduced me to Lucio, New Balance. Ik ben niet van het converseren. 5 sterren geef ik al de Ubers die niet in gesprek maar tot we arriveren. Nigga, I introduced him to Lucio. He going crazy. He don't understand nothing, man.
Word of mouth.
I introduced this nigga to Lucio, man. He going crazy now, man. You introduced me to Lucio. I was going crazy, man.
Shut up. I'm white, bro.
Huh? and you are white, bro.
I was born in a normal, like a posh family, you know.
You are white, bro.
I'm connected with the.
You know, so I like Lucio, man. Like he's a really good musician. He doesn't have to, you know, say that he's better. You know, sometimes okay, cool, but the overall, the bigger picture with the rappers is all like, I have to be better than this guy. I'm the headline. If I'm the headliner, I'm not gonna. Or if I'm performing at this show, I don't want other rappers to perform there because they might take my shine. Type of shit, you know. I don't like that. I see it in Cape Town. There's like a movement with comedians. These comedians, they like, let's say it's Jack, it's Bruno, it's me. Okay, just the three of us. Jack is headlining. Jack will come to the two of us and be like, hey man, you guys want to open for me? I give you 5 minutes, then I do 30 minutes. And then everybody's cool. I get my cut, he gets the biggest cut. Or you headline, he opens for you, I open for you. and it's the same. With the rappers, nigga, where have you heard of that? You haven't heard that before. Rappers don't do that, man, because they all feel threatened by the next rapper. That's why they always have to diss each other and tell each other bullshit, man. Because they're not willing to put each other on, man. You know?
I want to give a fun fact. I don't think that happens just in hip hop. Like,
I'm speaking in hip hop because that's my background. You tell me about your background, man.
Yeah, I mean, not just
opera. What's your background?
My opera, yeah. My
opera.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, man.
Nah, man, my background is not goddamn opera, man. And, I mean, I started playing I don't know, just covers in the beginning, rock music. I don't know. We used to do a lot of Led Zeppelin, Guns N' Roses, stuff like that. But my first love is hip hop, and it will always be. But I listen a bunch of genres, you know. So everything evolved.
Johnny just left you, man. He just dipped.
Yeah. This guy. Pretty much what is this? What's Yeah. You know what? Fuck this, man. Like this guy isn't professional, but let's keep going. So, what I was saying is I mean, my background. I look at guitarists, for example. In theory, you're in a band, you're not on a competition. But if you're in a band and you're composing something with 5 people, let's say, in some way you're gonna clash. Because a guy might say, I want to do this, and the other guy will say, I want to do that, right? So, of course, you're going to clash. And that's where I kind of see that there's this kind of, competition. Right. Yeah. Or even you're jamming with a dude. I'm improvising on guitar, and he's improvising also. It's a competition. I'm trying to smoke that guy in terms of what type of vocabulary I'm putting on a guitar. Same thing on a piano. It's the same. Yeah. It's the same feeling. So I feel that that thing will always happen. I read in the jazz, my background, I've studied jazz in a really old club in Portugal. It's the same thing. You go on a jam session. Obviously, we're there to have fun. Yeah. But at the same time, bro, if you're a singer, you're competing. Yeah. If you're playing guitar, you're competing. If you're playing piano, you're competing. And if you're not doing it, that's fine by me. Yeah. But the way I see it, maybe because I come from a background of also competition. Muay Thai, now doing boxing. So I see things like that, competing. There's no way when it's healthy competition and there's no problem.
Let me talk to the people, man.
Come on. I need to show these motherfuckers that our white friends. Come here, white friend.
Listen, boys.
Come here, white friend.
I need to speak about rappers, bro. And I know white people and rap has always a weird combination, but we need to make something clear, boys. You guys are obviously older, veterans of the game. You're 30 plus, right? I mean, I know Yannick is. I don't know about
34. Yeah.
How old are you? How old are you now?
I'm younger than you, nigga.
You are 30. You are 30 plus.
What you talking about? I'm younger than you, man.
You are 30. This nigga's 30 plus, and he's telling me he's younger than me. Of course.
Okay.
I'm the veteran in this building, man.
Hey. Black don't crack.
So anyway, what I was gonna say about these young rappers, or musicians in general, but you see it in rap too. They think they can make their whole livelihood from music from the get-go, but only less than 1%, less than 0.5% really make it. So that, and I'm not talking about make it like Lamborghini Urus, or a Ferrari or something.
That's all rented anyway.
Yeah. I'm talking about making it so you can earn 1,500 euros a month, a minimum income, so you can live off it. Nobody does that. That's already extraordinary, right? If you can do that, especially in a small country like this. But they all put 100% of the effort into the music, and it's nice and it's cool to see. But then they are 28 and they don't have education or a job. you guys kept working. You guys have like work next to it, you know. Yeah, bro. I checked before I came. You know, I'm a professional cameraman. You know? I'm not from AliExpress, bro. I have an education.
And just to make clear, guys, now that we have a white guy here, this is officially rated PG.
Bro, we are a diverse cast, bro.
We are a diverse, obviously diverse podcast.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, but yo, let me just ask you guys some questions, man.
No problem.
Like, so when you do shows, right? Is it just for promotion, or do you get like a compensation, like a small? Or do you actually get like, you know, a good sum at this point in your music, music career? Because I've seen you at King's Day, you had a nice performance. But like, what do you get out of that? Is it only promotion, or is it like more than that? Because you need the content as well, right?
I mean, yeah. So what you get out of it also depends on you. So you can you get paid.
Yeah.
If you've got somebody shooting your performance or your gig for you. You've got footage, and then obviously it's you get new followers if people like your stuff that have never heard your stuff before, have never seen you before, and then on top of that, if you've got footage already of the performance, you can do whatever you want with it. You can put it on TikTok, and then you've got those kids there. You can put it on Instagram. I mean, you can even shoot a music video. Then on
right.
Just quickly pop.
So that way you work up until until you can really make a living off the shows.
You need to be smart. You need to be smart,
course, bro.
You need to be smart.
You can't be saying no to gigs right now, right? Like that'd be. I mean, some gigs. Maybe if it's really not your cup of tea, you know.
Can I say one thing before I have a friend. Man, let's spot. Where the boxing glove, man.
Let's go. Off camera, I'll beat his ass.
No, but I have a friend. Bruno's met him, Mandy, Digital Sangoma. He doesn't just take any gig. He's making a living from music full time. Music is what he does full time, and he says he doesn't just take any gigs. Like he does turn down a few because if there are some gigs that will bring him back down. He's trying to grow. He's trying to, be more exclusive, and if he's just going to take any gigs, then it's going to be like, no, man, it's really easy to book this guy. Why am I going to book him next time? He devalues himself.
And it looks bad. Like if you stand in the backyard and there's like 5 people and there's videos of you doing that at that point of your career.
Yeah.
It looks shit.
Yeah.
But I do also believe that you were talking about reps, because you do need those reps. Like sometimes it's not bad playing on a small venue, like for your first show, your third show, your 14th show.
Yeah, in the beginning, that's
your 50th show. Like it's okay in the beginning. I mean, you need to get those reps. I mean, don't tell me like Taylor Swift played in stadiums since she was 5. Nah, man, she did those reps, man.
Yeah.
That's
reps is in the
repetition.
Practice.
She's a rapper now.
I thought Taylor Swift rapping.
Oh, okay. Reps of repetition. You gotta do the reps like gym reps, But I agree with that. Like in Portugal, like. A lot of musicians struggle to do it like mainly music. Like most musicians I know, they either teach or if they don't teach, they have to have like a hell of an agenda. Yeah. Like from north to south. But it's really hard because Portugal is a small country.
Right.
It's really small. Like it's small as the Netherlands. So it's the same thing. It's not as easy.
But this is my point with the music thing, right? But also for theater, any creative thing. But also mostly true for music too. Like I feel like you have, for example, in the Netherlands, you have this big building, right? Like the muziekschool, they call it, like music school, and it's very like big and famous, and a lot of big musicians they go there and they teach, But most of the time, because so little musicians actually make it to the point that they can, keep their household going with only music. They're basically producing new teachers. So it's like a cycle, you know what I mean? So it's going from students, teachers, and the teachers teach the students that become the teachers, you know what I mean? So it's a complete cycle. And I don't think that's a good thing, man, especially when we have shortage in real, not saying music is not a real job. Of course, entertainment is very important for the people. But like we need to stop these people who are full-time focused on music without any ground, because you guys have jobs, right? And that's good, man, and you have a career next to it. And then when you make it with music, hopefully, and then you switch,
of course.
Then you make that switch. But there's too many people, and they believe in their dreams, and it's a good thing. But if you believe in your dreams without any substance, most of the time it's not a good thing. And the whole society, doesn't benefit, because people, they don't get into serious fields, and then they end up working at McDonald's. Nothing wrong with that, but not everybody can work at McDonald's, right? Like,
of course. There's no space for.
Yeah, exactly. We need psychologists. We need those type of people too. So please finish your education if you get into music, because we don't want more music teachers for the sake of more music teachers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's my point, bro.
But sorry to change the subject, guys. But South Africa won in the rugby today, so I wanna, obviously celebrate. Hey, woo, hey. But I want to say this. I want to bring this up because you guys are just like me. You're into fight sports, boxing, MMA, UFC.
Very much.
Dricus du Plessis had his ass whipped.
Damn, bro.
He had his ass ragdolled. He was manhandled, Jack.
Bro, Dricus lost all his aura, let's say. Bro, that guy, he was on such a hot streak, bro. Blessing everybody with the trash talk. Bro, that guy was on a streak because before everybody thought he couldn't fight. Like the way he fights is super sloppy. It looks like he's mouth breathing. He's no cardio. It looks like amateur level, but he keeps beating people. So there were memes like, DDP, Dricus du Plessis by plot armor, by falling piano, by accident, by slipping on a banana peel and knocking the guy out, This is the thing, yeah. And this was going on. Yeah, everybody was saying that shit, man. Yeah. So
the best shit is fire. No, I mean, like, again, I've watched the fight, and yeah, man, that guy was ragdolled. I don't know, man. I've like, the thing about Dricus, it was always a mystery to me, because he was saying what you were saying, Jack. Like, the way that he fights, he does everything wrong. Everything he does,
the fundamentals are
the fundamentals are terrible in general. But Yannick, when I was talking with you, like, I said, like, Adesanya lost with him, and Adesanya keeps saying this, like, that guy is stubborn. Like, Dricus is stubborn. He does whatever he needs to do to win, and he can make the fight dirty.
Really ugly, yeah.
Really ugly. And that's the thing. Like, Khamzat, he went there and he was like, nah, I'm not going to play with this guy. Yeah. I'm going to wrestle from the get-go, and I'm not going to give him any chance. And that's what happened.
Do you think I have a really good question for either one of you? Whoever thinks they can answer this question can answer this question. So they say that in order to beat Floyd Mayweather, you need to. Listen to the question, man.
Yeah, man.
In order to beat Floyd Mayweather, you need to make the fight dirty. So Oscar De La Hoya tried to make the fight dirty. Maidana tried to make the fight dirty. Shane Mosley, not as dirty as the first two guys I just mentioned, but Shane Mosley also tried to make it a bit dirty.
It was close.
Do you think if Dricus du Plessis was a boxer, that he would have made Floyd struggle a bit with the style that he's using?
Let's imagine they were in the same class.
And you're also in the same class.
Not a chance. I mean, it depends. I don't really understand the question, because I don't want to start any wars with any MMA fighter.
Must I ask the question again?
No. I don't want to start any war with any MMA fighter. But the thing is, 99% of MMA fighters, they're not boxers. Boxing is not MMA.
If Dricus was a boxer, is what I'm saying. I didn't say if Dricus fought Floyd now.
So that means that, like, in this scenario, Dricus would be better technique, and he would be a boxer.
A sloppy boxer.
I don't know.
Tyson Fury is a sloppy boxer,
bro.
Tyson Fury boxes sloppy.
No, it's not true, man. Tyson is hella technique, bro.
You're British. You're half British, man. That's
Listen, bro. First, I want to kill Bruno on that take, bro, because you know, you only see MMA fighters crossing over to boxing, and of course the money is bigger in boxing. But there's never a glory like a fighter who fights for glory, like a boxing fighter who fights for legacy, who crosses over to MMA. There's barely been, you know. There's been James Toney, and he got taken down and destroyed. So of course boxers, they hit way harder. They'll beat MMA fighters 9 out of 10 times. Man. Yeah, bro, and their condition, you know what I mean. So. But it's like boxing is not superior as a sport, you know?
Yeah.
Definitely not.
So I didn't say it was a superior sport. What I said was, if you get an MMA fighter and you bring him to a boxing ring, he might do all right. He might do it or not. But if he fights a boxer, and I'm not going to say decent boxer, let's say I'll take a top-class fighter, top-class MMA fighter, and a top-class boxing fighter. I'm pretty sure that the boxing fighter will do best in a boxing match.
Yeah.
But if we get that boxer to a cage, I'm sorry, he's gonna get choked.
Of course,
he's gonna get choked.
But
he's gonna get choked, and it's gonna be easy because even the worst guy at doing takedowns, he's gonna attempt to take down and choke the guy easy. You know,
we saw that plenty of times. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, it's just I think these boxers need to stop talking about fighting MMA fighters and not being willing to go into the MMA cage, you know, or the octagon. It's weird to me. And even you can say anything about that Floyd Mayweather Conor McGregor match, you know, in 2017, but you know, the people say Mayweather dragged McGregor to that round. He kept it entertaining. Didn't want to knock him out in one round. I don't agree.
It was written in the contract.
I don't agree, man. Like you saw Conor really slipping, rolling his head, like, you know, even doing some Philly shell movements. Mayweather had a different style, like Mexican style, going forward, gassing him out. But I think MMA fighters are not so far off from boxing in their own sport. You know what I mean? Even Francis Ngannou dropped Tyson Fury, and of course heavyweights is a different ballgame. But like still boxing versus MMA, MMA clears it, bro. Like any MMA fighters are. They can kick you, choke you. They can kill boxers.
They got options.
Yeah. No, I mean, I agree with that. Like, you were talking about like MMA fighters that did well in boxing. Like, I'm not saying they're not gonna do well. Like, I mean, you're telling this to me. Like, my background is Muay Thai. Like, when I shift to boxing in the Netherlands, I realized, look. It's two different arts. Like it's two different arts. Like with boxing, you have these two. You know, it's just left and right, and the rest is just footwork. And the rest is just footwork. Where in Muay Thai, you have 8 limbs. You have your knees. You have
the art of 8 limbs.
The art of 8 limbs. Yeah. You know.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. You have a lot of weapons, both for
strike with every,
and you can even defend with them. You can attack and defend with them. You can even defend with them. You know,
bro. Here comes the food. No, but yeah. So yeah. So I'm more like into like boxing and stuff, man. So I mean, you know, the MMA things and the Muay Thai stuff is not really like my cup of tea. I have a question that I want to ask Jack when he comes back, and to bring it back to the music.
Yeah.
Jack, you could just put it there or something.
New plan.
Cheat day. It's cheat day. It's cheat day. Jack, you can answer the question from there as well, or if you want to come back here, Jackie.
Come back in, bro.
Hey, we're not promoting McDonald's. Y'all go.
Yeah. we are like. You know.
Same paying us, bro.
Jackie. Have you done anything to do with like music or singing, rapping, even playing the instrument or something?
Bro, the only thing I've done close to music, I wouldn't even call it music, is helping you 2 years ago. writing Dutch raps. Went viral, very viral. People started recognizing him for about 2 months.
Bro, man.
And then it went away, but
no.
But even now, still some a little bit.
Let me tell you actually a story about that, because I remember being on the festival, Ketty Kotti, here in here in Amsterdam.
No.
Yeah, you weren't there, and I before I was watching his videos and I was laughing, thinking, what the fuck
is this fool?
Yeah, what the fuck is this fool doing?
And
You even had a video of eating like strop waffles.
Yeah. He make me do all this, man.
And I remember like we went to a festival. Out of nowhere, I see this group of kids like, hey, South African the ref, yo!
African guy rap Dutch. African guy rap Dutch.
And then you guys took a picture, and you took a picture while yelling bars.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, this guy is actually viral. this is a thing, and
This happened a fuck lot, huh?
and I told him, hey man, if I were you, hey, keep doing that, man.
No, but you know why I stopped that shit, man? It just obviously, we weren't. I don't think me and Jack were feeling it anymore. But also, it's like, bro, I wasn't being taken seriously when I was doing that shit, bro. Come on, man. I was like the class clown. I was like the class clown in public.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go on the metro, I'm the class clown. Nigga.
In the gym.
On the train, I'm the class clown. In the gym, I'm the class clown. Dog. Even the coach? Better than Roy. They would even come and even quote some of the stupid bars, and he would write these things for me.
And
man.
people would complain as well because we were using words. You know?
Bro, there's one Mitchell Lammers. He's the kickboxer.
Yeah, the champion.
Bro, he used to coach there as well. And he was like, hey, frikadel broodje. Who's calling me frikadel? Who's calling me a fucking frikadel broodje, Nick? Come on, man. That's disrespectful, Nick.
I ain't no frikadel broodje, bro.
Imagine making serious music for the past 8 years or something.
And then all
and then the thing that works is rapping about snacks from the supermarket.
Oh, man. Come on, man. Frikadel brooches. What was the other things, man? Like, I don't even want to mention that stuff here because that was like really... That came from you, man. You were writing the lyrics for me.
I think now you're afraid and then people are going to your TikTok to see that shit.
No, I didn't look. I didn't delete anything. I never deleted anything. You can check everything.
Hey, if anything, people that are watching and don't know what he used to do, hey, pull up and see it for yourself. Yeah. It's a trip.
When I become a candidate for president, please don't bring up my past.
I would definitely erase everything from there. Yeah. I would erase that the same way you erase shit whenever you're going on a date with a chick.
Bro, we all do this, man.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I want to talk about this.
Yeah.
But not too much because we don't want to, jump from topic to topic. But every guy had this situation where you dated this chick, and the first thing you do, your homeboy is gonna tell you,
nigga, delete that picture. Bro,
nigga, delete that picture.
You need to clear these.
Yeah.
But we've all done that, man. Like even you, Jack, Bruno, me, we've always like you match with a girl and you match with a girl. You're like, fuck. How did I match with this chick? What did she see on my profile that made her swipe on my profile?
Bro, I remember you having 2 Instagram accounts and then making sure the girl doesn't see the other Instagram account. So there's a boxer one.
So of course. So there's 2, and of course there's one where that it's for people that have known me for some time, and then there's the other one where I just for the newbies, right? I mean, I think a lot of people do this. Bro, I even know.
Nobody does.
Wait, I'm gonna tell you something. Yeah, of course.
No, okay. Bro. Everybody has one Instagram.
They don't have 2 Instagrams, but what they do. This is what they do. They have one Instagram. So I don't do this. I don't have one Instagram. I got 2, and so they have one Instagram, and then they change their story settings so that only one person can see it. So only the girl that they want to see.
Yes.
And then they post 6-pack pictures. And then they post boxing videos. And then they post nice clothes. And drinking Hennessy with the boss.
They only post cool things. So it doesn't look like they're sending it to her. Yes. But they're still sending it to her. You know what I mean?
She thinks that everyone can see this.
But I mean, hey, but going back to the music, actually, I'm gonna do a bridge with this because Yannick does this, and I'm gonna save your ass because he is a boxer technically, and he is a musician.
Yeah, man. That's why I have two.
So this nigga has two Instagram accounts.
Now,
one for
three now for Podcast Withdraw Delela. It's the third one.
So you have three Instagram accounts. That's a bit too much, but. I mean, we need social media.
Of course.
Just saving your ass, it means that you have different ventures and you need different Instagram.
I'm not a player, I just crush a lot.
I have a question.
No.
So I have a question to you guys, right? Obviously, I'm uninvolved with this podcast. I'm just here because my house, these guys live under a bridge or something. I don't know. They don't have a house, or somebody in their house doesn't like, their podcast. Yeah, maybe you're gonna censor this, but somebody who likes popcorn a lot. Anyway, why the name Withdraw Delela? As a white guy or a Dutch guy, I don't understand this, bro. I don't understand it at all.
So since it's in my language, I think our time is almost done, and I think let me close off with this.
Yeah.
If you want to say something, Bruno.
No, I mean, I'll
yeah.
No, I mean just finalize it. Man.
No, so with Delela means to disrespect somebody, So withdraw Delela means withdraw the disrespect. But the reason why, that's not exactly the reason why I chose it. I like the name, but it's not the reason why I chose it. It's because in South African Parliament, if you ever watch South African Parliament, it's a comedy. It's a shit show. And there was a time where the speaker in Parliament accused one of the parliamentary members of Delelari. So disrespecting. And the guy just flipped. I'll show you the video when we're done. The guy flipped and he's like, "No, you must withdraw Delela." And this became like a viral thing in South Africa. So the South Africans back home will know what I'm trying to do. And it became a whole viral
withdraw your disrespect.
Moment. Yeah, withdraw the disrespect. You need to withdraw it. And that's why I came up with the name. It wasn't me who came up with the name, but I thought let me use that because nobody else is gonna.
Bro, I know you want to finalize with your statement, but I just gotta say, man, support these guys. They're shooting with a tripod with like duct tape on it. We're using a phone and this microphone with a cable. Yeah. Bro, they're bootstrapping this thing, right? From the ground up. Yeah. No perfectionists. They just want to push content out. Guys, hit that follow button. Subscribe,
share, subscribe.
Send money.
Comment on the video.
Support these immigrants trying to make it in Europe. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers, bro.